Yes, sir, I do have it loud.
Today we're watching a police chase video. Hope you enjoy it. Let's listen now. Let's get right to it.
Yeah, it's an Anaheim PD pursuit. The CHP is assisting, and I got it on camera. You should see us right now. He is 22, I believe, committed. Let's see here. No, that's going to be southbound 405. Hey, Kimberly, we're on it. You should be seeing it. Southbound 405 from the 22. Can you ask the airship, David, what the want is? Okay, no worries. Can we head, everybody? Hey, Kimberly, let me know if we're going to stream this. Copy that. We are now. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for... Oh. Southbound 405. Southbound 405 approaching Beach Boulevard. Thank you, Kimberly. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us on the web. This is Gil Labus and News Chopper 4 Bravo, along with my pilot, David Viskovich. We are over a high-speed chase that started in Anaheim. It's Anaheim PD that went into pursuit of this white vehicle. Right now, we're southbound 405 freeway coming into the cone zone. This is just south of the 22 405 split, and you see that construction zone on the 405 southbound. We're coming through Huntington Beach right now. We are awaiting word on what the original want is on this vehicle, but it is Anaheim PD with the assistance of the California Highway Patrol. They are in pursuit of this vehicle at a high rate of speed. In fact, the driver was westbound 91 when we first learned about it. Westbound 91 out of Anaheim, passing the 5 freeway, made his way all the way to the 605 freeway, and went southbound 605 freeway, 100 miles an hour at times. Transitioned to the southbound 405 freeway, and from the 22 freeway went south on the 405. As you see by our speedometer there, 95, about 90 miles an hour. Just under 90 miles an hour on the speed of this vehicle right now. The traffic up ahead appears to be light to medium on the 405 freeway. I'm going to zoom out a little wider. You can see that the units have dropped back substantially in this pursuit, but the vehicle continuing to go southbound 405 through Huntington Beach and Fountain Valley.
Agencies in an hour.
Southbound 405 at Magnolia.
Well, you can see it. Speeds are at about 80 miles an hour. The SUV is in excess of 80 to 87, maybe to a 90 miles an hour. Moments ago, he was hitting speeds at about 90 to 95 miles an hour. Now he's speeding up to about 89, 90 miles an hour. And now he's at about 92 miles an hour. Now he's speeding up at about 95 miles an hour. Now he's speeding up at about 100 miles an hour, 101, 102. Now he's driving fast now. Now he's at about 108 miles an hour, 105 miles an hour. Or it's a male or a female driver. We don't know how many subjects or how many suspects inside the car. I should say there's only one subject in that vehicle of that SUV of that Mitsubishi. It's an older car, or it's a newer car, or it's a newer SUV, or it's a brand new car.
Hey David, how many units do you see?
He's at about 97 miles an hour.
Thank you.
Now he's driving very fast. He's gonna end up killing somebody. He's passing slower vehicles. He's on the southbound 405 freeway coming into the cone zone near the construction. Now, again, he is southbound. He is southbound on the 405 freeway interstate. He's using a turn blinker to make a decision. He has a chance to go onto a 73 freeway, or a 22 freeway, or the 2 freeway, or the 5 freeway. I meant the eastbound, I think, or the 55 freeway. I meant that. My bad. Again, he is southbound on the 405 freeway. Still southbound, and he's using a left blinker. He is in all over those lanes of traffic.
Yes, sir. With 405 southbound coming into it would be like South Coast Plaza area here shortly.
Now the police vehicles are in pursuit of that SUV. Now he's using a gore point here.
This driver might be taking an off ramp here, or
he's taking an off ramp. He's going to transition to another road, and as you can see, that driver is trying to he's making a transition road. He's either going to get onto the 73 freeway. Okay, he's going on the 73 freeway southbound into a toll road. Now he's speeding up to about 88 miles an hour.
From the 405 south.
He got on southbound 73 freeway from the 405 southbound. Now he's at about 105 miles an hour. Looks like he's speeding up. He's trying to make its way to go fast, or he can make a decision here. Oh my God. He's taking the 55 southbound freeway from the 73 southbound freeway as well. He's getting onto a 55 freeway southbound. He's getting onto southbound 55 freeway from the southbound 73 freeway. Now he's going to merge onto a southbound 55 freeway, or he either take an exit. He's at about 75 miles an hour.
So off the freeway, off the 55 freeway. This is where the fairgrounds
He's off the 55 freeway near the fairgrounds. He's exiting onto a boulevard. He's turning left.
The other way. Let's see.
He's turning left. He's going to go back on the freeway. He's using a left blinker, I think.
I believe there's the on-ramp here.
There's an on-ramp, or...
And if not,
let me zoom in at this point. That driver is on the side road, or to that street, as he's going to make a left or a right.
Let's see here. Hang on. That might be...
I'm going to zoom in very close.
This is Orange County, and it's Costa Mesa.
Now he's turning left.
Right through that red light.
Now he's going right through that red light. He's turning onto a storage parking lot, or he's turning into the parking lot, turning right. He's coming against officers. He's going to end up running those officers at this point. Side road. They're in Costa Mesa. He's on Bristol Street, and now he's going to make a left. He's determined to get back on the freeway. or we'll see.
No, I believe this is a side road as well. This borders the 55
He's on Newport
freeway.
Boulevard.
This is
He's
Newport
driving
Boulevard.
very
Now,
fast at about
the driver
57, 60
may get a
miles an
little
hour.
bit dirty. Coming out hot.
And you know, that driver is way too fast at this point. Maybe the signal is freezing. The news helicopters is on scene. And he was supposed to slow down at about 45 miles an hour. He's driving at about 70, 75 miles an hour.
Again. He's looping around.
Looping around, turning left.
He's going to do that left turn again, David. You watch.
He's going to do a left turn. Yep. So you watch. You watch at this point, guys. You watch, guys. So you watch. There's a pursuit driving at about 50, 60 miles an hour. He's driving very recklessly. Now that driver is driving way fast. They might do a stop stick, or they might do a pit maneuver, or they might do a pit maneuver and stop that suspect before he ends up killing before he starts to end up killing somebody, or he's gonna end up hurting somebody or injuring other motorists. He's gonna start injuring those motorists. It can result into an accident. He's turning left. They're gonna try to do a pit maneuver and stop this guy before he ends up killing somebody or injuring somebody. He almost hit that bumper or that wall. He's going against officers. They had to get out of the way just in time. They're trying to stop this person. They're trying to get him to stop at this point. He's driving at about 35, 40, 50, 60 miles an hour.
We're still trying to find out the want, Kathy.
They're trying to still find out of that want of that vehicle. Crossing underneath 73 freeway. Excuse me, he's crossing underneath the 73 freeway. A failure to yield. He just a few minutes ago, he jumped onto the 73 freeway into southbound 55 freeway. He was gonna merge and he got off the 55 freeway southbound.
It has been for the most part, Jonathan. On the 55,
he's about 60.
He was on the 73 for a short time, transitioning
Sorry,
from the
Mom.
73. I'm sorry, transitioning from the 405 to the 55.
He's at about 60, 70 miles an hour.
And he's going, northbound on Bristol, so he'll have the 405 freeway.
And he was going to pass the 405 freeway. He just
get on, and I'm saying we don't know
he's passing underneath the 405 freeway.
On Bristol here, and here comes a sweeping left turn.
Here comes a sweeping left turn. Nope, wrong side of the road.
So dangerous here.
So dangerous.
Back onto the regular side of the road.
He's back onto the regular side of the road, and I'm being told that this suspect is driving very recklessly at about 50 miles an hour. I'm just saying, not being told.
Medium to light on the freeway system.
Medium to light on the freeway when he tries to pass slower moving vehicles. They might do a spike strip or deflate those tires. I think they might have to do a stop stick before he ends up going fast. They might do. He's at about 80 miles an hour on surface streets. I've never seen that before. He's about 75 miles an hour. So he's still southbound on Bristol Street. Continuing northbound onto Santa Ana. He's continuing northbound on Santa Ana. And he's driving very fast. Still continuing northbound or southbound Santa Ana. And now he almost got T-boned, and he avoided just in time to avoid disaster. And the next step, he's going to take the 22 freeway on ramp, or he might do a he might slow down when they slow down at about 35 to 40 miles an hour. Then they can perform a pit maneuver. They're dropped back quite a distance. Many officers are in pursuit. Officers are blocking the road because they're coming to get involved at this point.
You know, there's been some construction on Bristol for quite a while, so we'll see.
It's been going on for quite a while now. This suspect now.
Looks like it's a quiet, pretty low traffic here on this stretch
It's
of
a
Bristol.
quiet, pretty low traffic.
We're crossing right now St. Andrews Place, northbound. But look at that.
He's still outbound Bristol Street near West San Andrew Place. He's at westbound San Andrew Place, and the pursuit continues by. He's at the Mid-City, Santa Ana, California. He's at Santa Ana, California. The suspect is driving. Now, it's loading. Now that driver is way too fast. Okay.
Oh, for sure. Look at that. Using
For
all
sure.
lanes of traffic to
For
get by
real.
running red
Oh
lights.
my goodness.
Fortunately, there you see
Those police officers are blocking the road. Anaheim PD or the CHP units are blocking the lanes.
Big help for the pursuing agency, for
sure. Big help for the pursuing agencies.
Streets that are crossing this guy.
Is it going to be an hour-long chase? Blocking lanes again at this point, blocking the roadways to let that suspect go by.
Absolutely not. Now, they might try to do a spike strip on this.
They might do a spike strip
on
that SUV in that 3 lanes.
And I believe it does up closer to like Santa Ana
I
College.
apologize for that video. It's loading. It's loaded for like 2 times now.
On Bristol.
Blocking the road again, northbound on Bristol Street, hitting that pursuit is gonna go by. He's gonna.
It'll likely be
he's crossing. He's crossing the westbound Santa Ana Boulevard. That he crossed. Westbound. The California Highway Patrol pulled off, and the Anaheim PD is staying in the pursuit. They're doing a great job out here, following that guy, and they're gonna try to do a roadblock. They're gonna try to do a roadblock. For instance, the driver is gonna continue on at about 55 miles an hour.
Now, if our picture is looking a little bit small to you, that's because we're having to climb. We're going towards the Disneyland TFR, which
they're going to Disneyland TFR. They're going to go in. That's what the news helicopter reporter said.
Going through that,
now he's
TFR,
using a blinker.
That's a temporary flight restriction that we're not allowed to be lower than 3,000 feet. So that's why we're climbing here and getting up there. The picture's looking a little bit smaller, but still the driver northbound.
They have those
Bristol.
news helicopter cameras.
David, he's going to go back the other way.
He's making a U-turn to go back the other way.
Great job up here, and he's going to go southbound Bristol now, back towards First Street, and we'll see what happens as the driver. This is actually 17th Street, so he was approaching the 22
Actually, he's turning left onto 17th Street. Nope, he's going to make a U-turn. They're going to do a pit maneuver. Oh, no!
Very, very close.
Very close.
Absolutely. So now the driver going.
They're trying to do a roadblock to box him in. Now he's going past he's going past the officers.
Maybe a little less to the 22 freeway.
A little less to the 22 freeway, or he can make a decision.
On the 22 freeway, if he does reach that.
If he does reach that, or he's gonna get on the southbound or the northbound 5 freeway.
Northbound Bristol here.
Yeah, he's going to continue onto northbound Bristol Street, where that the Road PD or the CHP is behind that SUV. Now at 65 miles an hour, he's way too fast at this point. The driver is way too fast. He's slowing down a little bit at about 51 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour.
Nuts. Yeah. Absolutely, you guys. No, I was going to say, you just missed the opportunity to go eastbound on the 22. That's the 22 freeway right
he
there.
missed the
If he
opportunity
stays in
to
the right lane,
go
he can go westbound
onto
22. Let's
the
see.
to get
If
on. He
not,
missed the opportunity to get onto the
this
22
turns into
freeway.
Levita here, so he's going over. He's going to be going over the 5 freeway. He skips the 22 altogether.
If he skips the
And
22
now
altogether, he's gonna
into the city of
go
Orange
on the 5
Levita,
freeway
going right towards Main
to
Street,
right back
where
near the southbound
Children's
405
Hospital is.
that started half hour ago. He's gonna go on to the northbound 5 freeway, or he has a chance to get back on the southbound 405 freeway. He's driving at about 70 miles an hour. They had to do something with that suspect. Now he's gonna try to speed up, and now what is happening with that suspect? Now he's driving at about 87 miles an hour, 85 miles an hour. He's using a left blinker to change lanes. He's at about 92 miles an hour. Now he's at the 91. Now he's getting on to the 91 freeway, eastbound or westbound. He is on the 91 freeway. Okay, he is on the 91 freeway already.
The agencies know that
They let the agencies know that they're gonna do a spike strip.
Right now, the driver making his or her way into
I apologize, the
transition
video
here.
was loading. It loaded about 3 times now.
Committed to the westbound 91. So
He's crossing underneath the southbound I-5 freeway. He's committed to the 91 freeway. The news helicopter is still on the scene.
Law enforcement in this pursuit.
Definitely. And they're still keeping a close watch, tailing very closely behind. Looks like, okay, now he is going to get onto an on-ramp, and looks like we are on the 57 freeway northbound. So off to the races potentially once again, Bruce. And this certainly makes it safer for on surface streets, but this person, I anticipate, will be driving fast again, and there they go, speeding up, crossing through lanes, and just taking off there, Bruce.
Yeah, now you're looking at speeds close to 80 miles an hour on the freeway. The pursuing CHP vehicles. The nice thing about it is the helicopter is calling the pursuit. So the CHP officers in the pursuit can concentrate on the suspect vehicle, traffic, and being, more relaxed than anything else, because they don't have to worry about direction of travel.
They don't have to worry about direction of travel or across traffic. Or now he's getting onto the northbound 57 freeway. Speeds are excess at about 80 miles an hour, 83 miles an hour. He was speeding up 90 to 92 miles an hour just a second ago. He picked up speed at about 90 to 92 miles an hour. The CHP is keeping track and following that SUV, flying past all of those few cars on the road. Now 100 miles an hour. Speeds coming down to 80 miles an hour in excess of speeds. And the person was on the 405 freeway southbound. He started picking up speed. He almost ended up injuring somebody or ramming those commuters.
That's why he's been on the phone saying, look, I'm going to go back to my house or to my hood, and I'd like to
listen to that.
Very interesting that you say that, because yes, I feel like when we watch these pursuits and they continue to circle in the same area, particularly in neighborhoods, almost waiting for that chance to bail out and run away, they tend to go to areas where they know that they're going to be able to find a place to go, or that they're familiar with the roads. We saw this person possibly on their cell phone when we got a close look at the driver's side. And so possibly looking at navigation, but you're right.
Possibly looking at the navigation, or he's changing his mind. He doesn't know which way to go. Or he's gonna go past the slower moving vehicles. He's at about 94 miles an hour. In the surrender in this case, going at about 90 miles, speeds are at excess of 90 miles an hour.
Okay, there we go.
Now oh no!
All right, we're back on the 57.
Back on the 57, or maybe he's gonna make a decision to go on the 91 freeway.
Exit ramp.
and he's at excess at about 90 miles an hour on the freeway.
Follow this and see where he
Now
goes
he's
here.
slowing down. This is a
Still on the
perfect
57.
opportunity to
Looks like
do a pit
we're
maneuver,
going back
or
onto
never mind.
surface streets, possibly.
Or he's gonna transition onto a 91 freeway.
Okay, nope. Now we're going on the 91 west.
Now he's going on the westbound. He's going westbound
Sky
on the
Map, and
91
it's always
freeway.
tricky,
He's gonna
when
start
there's
picking up speed.
some interchanges here. Okay, great. So now we're on the 91 west.
Now that driver is gonna start picking up
near
speed.
exit 30. So
Near exit
it doesn't
30.
look like this guy has a plan, Bruce.
Yeah, it looks like he's just transitioning
He's transitioning freeway after freeway. He's back on the freeway. This is his first time getting onto westbound 91 freeway. Now, part of the Orange County. Those are CHP units. Now,
SUV of some sort. It almost looks
now
like maybe an
it's
Audi.
loading at about. It
Crossover
keeps
of some
freezing
sort,
on me
but,
like 4
he
times
may have
already.
a full tank of gas and,
He's at about 92 miles an hour.
out.
Now it's freezed on me like 5 times now.
Yeah, most definitely. It appears that way. Going about 90 miles per hour on the 91 west. There is some traffic. I mean, it is 11 o'clock, so you're not going to see that heavy flow that we normally see during the day there of cars. But, still some potential cars to potentially smash into, which we hope does not happen. Looks like this person now, well, no, he's staying along the edge. It's almost like he is deciding where to go. Now he's going to weave through to the far side there, and just kind of crisscross through traffic. But it's like he's just kind of making this up on the fly, staying in the Orange County area, but just circling Anaheim and going all over the place, Bruce.
Yeah, we'll see where he goes while he's on the 91. There are numerous exits he can take, but it seems like he is content to stay in the middle of the freeway and weave in and out of some of the more moderate traffic that we've seen. It does look like there's 3 CHP vehicles involved in this pursuit. And one thing about CHP in pursuits, they can hand off to another CHP station, so they'll always have fresh officers in the pursuit. And people say, well, what did you mean by a fresh officer? That's an officer who has not been fixated on the pursuing vehicle for a certain amount of time. They come in fresh with a different mindset, a more relaxed mindset.
Oh, that's very interesting, because when you're in the moment, it's very high stress, your adrenaline's running high. Does that potentially hurt your ability to be a pursuing officer?
It does, because, and with the twist of you're amped up, your adrenaline is going because you're chasing somebody, and ultimately that is kind of like the most important thing that police do is a pursuit. And I don't mean important in that sense, but it's more the amped up thing. So switch out and bring somebody fresh in who's not amped up. That's a good thing for everybody involved.
All right, well, now we are about 2 miles away from the 5 interchange. So we'll see if this driver decides to jump on the 5.
So he's 2 miles away from the 5 freeway. He could take the left or the southbound right. He's between. He's been on the 405 and the 55 and the 73 freeway. He was on the 57 freeway just minutes ago. He's weaving in and out of traffic. Now that driver is trying to pick up speed at about 84 to 85 miles an hour, approaching 90 miles an hour, just like as I mentioned moments ago. Now that flashing lights, CHP vehicles, and the police vehicles are behind that vehicle, he's not going to get away from those cops and those law enforcement. He's not going to get away from that. He's not getting away from those police. He's not going to get away from that cops. He's not going to get away from them. That's not going to happen. Sorry. Still 3 lanes. Now he is 3 lanes on the traffic now. And the they were, and they would have called it off the pursuit. They would call a surveillance or a tracking mode, or they're gonna have to call off the pursuit. Or nope, they're not. They're calling for more backup. Okay, they're calling for more backup for the police vehicles to keep up and to follow that suspect. He's still on the cell phone, talking to somebody, or it's like hands-free driving, or he's driving that newer SUV as I mentioned.
And as Bruce just mentioned,
CHP officers trailing closely, and they're calling for more backup.
We're still on the 91.
Still on the 91 freeway. They're calling for the backup to provide some assistance for the police vehicles to get some stop sticks out so they can deflate those tires. Or they had few close calls. So how reckless this person is, the expectation. It's been going on for the last 45 minutes or so. I'm going to say that again. It's been going on for the last 45 minutes or so now. And this pursuit got underway, and it started about 30 minutes ago, where it started in the area at about 30 minutes ago. This driver is way too fast. He's been hitting the gas for the last 35 to 40 minutes now, and now the driver is picking up speed. Still on the 91 freeway. He's been on the 91 freeway for the last few minutes now. Speeds are hovering at about 100 miles an hour. I don't even know. He's been on the freeway for the last 35 minutes. He's been on the freeway for the last 35 minutes or so. And now it's been going on for about 40 minutes or so. Yep, again, it's been going on for about 40 minutes or so. That driver is way too fast. Those are tinted. It's been going on for at least half an hour now. Slowing down at about 58 miles an hour. Still on the 91 freeway. He's been on the freeway for the last 40 minutes or so. Slowing down at about 50 miles an hour. It's been going on for about 50 minutes now. It's been going on for about 40 minutes now. Yeah, it's been going on for about 40 minutes now. It's been going on for about 40 to 50 minutes now. And 3 CHP units stopping that vehicle. They used the stop stick now. Had his hands out the window. He looks like he's gonna cooperate with those officers, and he's gonna comply with instructions. From 0 to 60 miles an hour. Back down, putting both of his hands up. This person is following directions. Yeah, he was talking to somebody on the cell phone, like driving while talking on the phone, while driving. Like it's hands-free Bluetooth. It's a newer SUV. It's a Mitsubishi, as I mentioned. What they'll do is they'll order him. Traffic is stopping. Now those weapons are drawn. We should see him turn around. Last thing they want to do is handcuff him and detain him and take him into custody. He's going to be taken into jail. He's going to jail. They're going to take him to jail, and they're going to take him into police custody. Now they got him in custody now. Very dangerous high-speed chase. It lasted for a long time, and he's been driving way reckless for the last 40 minutes or so since the pursuit began, all the way in that area when the news helicopters picked up the chase. It lasted for nearly half an hour now. It went on for at least 45 minutes now. And it come to an end. It came to a peaceful end. Let's listen now.
There was no use of force by the officers, so it's pretty minimal as far as tying up traffic. They're moving the cars out of the way. They'll open up the freeway, and this guy goes to jail for the weekend.
Certainly does. All right. Thanks so much.
Now he's
Bruce.
going to jail for the
We'll be right
weekend
back.
now. He's going to spend the weekend in jail after he led police on a high-speed chase. Adios. Goodbye.